let's moving on. Okay. If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, Forum, Staples Center, Rose Bowl, so many places. I dream of performing. The
Mm-hmm.
Showtime at the Apollo. Oh, that would be sick. But I'm pretty sure that's just like that's it used to be a '90s thing. Like when people perform at the Showtime the Apollo,
Mm-hmm.
like something like that. I don't know. Like in also live like TV shows and like what like the late night tonight shows when they're like they welcome a guest and like they make them perform like a hit song to like the new album.
Oh,
That
like
would be cool.
Jimmy
I always like
Fallon.
yeah, like that type of like
Uh-huh.
Jimmy Fallon, like Jimmy Kimmel type shit like that. That would be awesome. I really love to do that.
Yeah, it's like one day you will do it.
Gonna get interviewed there like for the like maybe I don't know. It's nerve wracking, but I really
Have
because
you
like I've gained some sort of experience performing at the school.
on the
Because
assemblies?
I will say it's scary. Don't get it twisted. It is scary, and but once you get up there, it's like you and the mic. You do what you gotta do, and just get the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yeah.
I I don't know if Eileen could relate to that. Like, it's so nerve wracking, but once you get up there, it's just you and yourself.
Yeah.
It's just you and the music, and that's it.
Yeah, you
Like
just
you're
have
in your own
to,
world.
yeah. And then um I still kind of haven't given up on my initial dream job.
Please don't give up. You're
Yeah. Okay, y'all gonna make me cry. Okay. Let me get to the point. So, whenever I'm dancing in my room or whatever, and I have told my initial dream job ever since I was a little kid in the first podcast, it's a promotion. Well, not really self promotion. Well, yeah, kind of. If you want to listen to that, it's gonna be in our channel.
yeah.
Well, basically.
Yeah. Um, and yeah. Where was I going with this? Oh, so every time when I practice dance, I imagine myself in front of my friends because I don't know why, but I still can't bring myself to dance comfortably in front of my friends. Every time when I try, I look down on the floor. So every time when I practicing, I imagine them looking at me. Or like me being in front of the school how it was before COVID and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or sometimes with just a camera in front of me. It doesn't have to be
You know what I
recording.
do
Like
when I'm
yeah.
rapping, like in front of people?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah,
I
you
do, I look
just
at the people who I hate.
No.
I look at the people who I do not like.
be like, look at me now.
Like they're my motivation to talk my. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this one line where like this one teacher who is in charge of the performance. I think you know who.
In our school, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the one who's in charge of the ASB thing.
Oh yeah, Miss Blank.
Yeah, even she even freaking tried instigating that too during like I think it was the second performance.
Mm-hmm.
She was like instigating like damn he want all the smoke.
Yeah. She told me, but
Like I really don't want to like this one famous rapper would say like I really don't want any problems, but if you want a problem, I say no problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want no problems, but if you want a problem, say no problem.
See, no
Simple as that.
problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
You want problems? No problem.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a bit too funny for me and David because we ain't bringing this up. It's also not in the topic of our first interview, but it's actually pretty funny. you know, and it's only just gonna be between me and David and some friends.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out about it eventually, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, you're not excluded.
Sometimes I do feel excluded.
Oh, uh,
Shoot.
can y'all give me a few minutes? There's something I gotta take care of right now.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
yeah. All right.
Wow, we just had so much fun answering those questions. We have more.
No, we did not. I'm kidding.
Okay.
David's like, send help.
Okay. So
SOS, please send help.
yeah, SOS. If you had the chance to collab with someone, who would it be?
Oh, there's so many people I want to work with, but half of those people I can't really work with. Not because I really don't have a connection. It's because hood politics. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm from, I live in the south side of Inglewood, and there's another city called Lenox, and there's this upcoming rapper too. I love his music. I won't say his name, but if y'all know who he is, y'all know who he is. You know, but I always wanted. I really want to work with him, but since he's like gang affiliated and people from Lenox don't get along with Inglewood, I feel like hood politics can't really make that happen. But it's pretty unfortunate because literally it's like having beef with somebody you don't doesn't even know you exist. You know. But I don't have beef with anyone. You know. I really respect his music. I like his music. I think he's a very talented rapper. But apart from that, there's also other people like in the city of Inglewood too. But I like to say their names, but I don't think they want to get mentioned. But actually, for the artists who like are like the very famous artists, I want to work with like my favorite rappers. You know what I mean? Freaking Nas. Uh, I want to work with like the big dogs. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre. You know, he's a very good producer.
Mm-hmm.
There's one producer too in New York. His name is DJ Premier. Like one of the best producers in hip hop. Who else? Marley Marl, also hip hop legend. I really want to work with them. I really want to make a song with them. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
I think they have the style that I'm most comfortable with. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. We get
Yeah,
you. We get you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like they have the style that I like pretty much represent. You know, I really want to work with them in the future if I were to get famous enough.
Mm-hmm.
And grab their attention.
Yeah, yeah. Like if I get their attention, like perhaps they want to work with me and make a song. That's a
Yeah.
dream, though. It's a dream. Gotta keep dreaming.
It's a good dream.
It is. Like,
I'll be one of that. That'll be my life goals right there. If them two could like make a song for me. There's so many other like hip hop producers too, who like I want to make a like song with. I know for sure y'all don't know them, but like I will just name quite a few. So yeah, we got Premier, Marley Ma, Pete Rock. What else we got? Large Professor. They're like veterans in hip hop. Hit Boy is one of them I want to work with. Um, basically anyone from New York, any like well-known
Yeah.
producer from New York. The West Coast, shit. DJ Quig is one of them. They're all pretty like they're all famous artists.
like
Yeah,
I have a question.
mostly.
Another question is like it's the same as the question I just asked you. Like, who would you perform with? Well, collab with. Like, Let's say you have the ability to bring dead people alive. Who would it be?
Oh, Tupac.
Tupac.
Nah, Tupac. He too good for me. He too good. Big L, definitely. Guru from Gangstar.
Michael Jackson
Um,
and just kidding.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yo, he,
If I'm
everyone.
famous, I'd love to work with. But who
He'll
else?
say hee every 10 seconds.
Be like singing the vocals and be
it's like
like doing
it's
the
like
hooks and shit.
it's like David's rapping, and then all of a sudden,
It would if that song would have been mine, it wouldn't been MC. It wouldn't be MCD featuring Michael Jackson. It would be Michael Jackson featuring MCD.
I
Low
mean,
key, nah, I'm just kidding.
I mean that would also be a benefit because it'll go to Michael Jackson's account, and people would look you up because of that.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
actually be with your benefit.
yeah, but
But
like
yeah,
it also comes with like negative things for that, cause like
Because they're like,
there's
oh,
gonna
he's using it.
there's gonna be like,
hmm
oh, the reason why you're famous is because of this song or because like you worked with him. You know, if it wasn't for him, you would have been like the person you are now. You know.
Hmm.
yeah,
Don't get it twisted. Like it'll be, it's a great thing. Like it'll be cool. Like if you get recognition from like a much higher artist, but like it also comes with like, you know, backlash for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, oh, he
yeah,
only
because
wants like
people
the
would be
fame.
envious.
Because you won't be labeled as like self-made. You're not. You're no longer like a self-made million.
Unless it's
No.
like an opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take the opportunity. No, don't get it twisted. Like if they want to work with me, like yeah, I love to, but you know, there's I don't know. I'm just being ungrateful at this point. If I get famous, I get famous.
Yeah.
Like that's what you wanted to do, right? Get famous from the get go. But like that'll be cool though. That would really be awesome opportunity. No,
Yeah,
Michael Jackson, sheesh, King Walk.
The king of
Um,
pop. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
that would get top news, being like the king of pop back from the dead, literally.
Literally. Okay, Eileen, it's time for you to ask the question.
Okay, where did we leave off? What is your favorite
Oh,
project? And your go.
there's also some people. I'm sorry, I'm still with the
No,
last
go for it,
question.
go for it. This is on you.
One
Yeah.
person I want to work with is Jack Harlow. I don't know if y'all know
Oh, him?
Mm,
Yeah.
Jack
yeah.
Harlow. I really want to work with Jack Harlow, Lil
Jark.
Wayne. Shut up. Who else? I like to work with Eminem. Like that would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, if y'all don't know, in the Super Bowl, remember he
Yeah.
took a knee for
Yeah.
what's his name? I can't pronounce his last name. Colin Kaepernick. There, I
Yeah.
said it
Knowing
right. I
him,
can. I
knowing
said it right.
Eminem, like if you tell him not to do it, he's gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
just him.
Cause like that was like
Yeah.
the number one thing they did. The what's it called? The Super Bowl told him not to do.
Yeah. Some other people. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm sorry. What was the next question? I feel like I
No,
got
it's
through
all
other
good. It's
questions.
all good. This is for you.
Okay.
What is your favorite project and your least favorite, and why?
I don't really have projects. I'm like I
Okay,
haven't made that
tracks.
much. I
Songs.
haven't really made. Okay. Projects. My least favorite would be my first one, which was Going Off, since it only had 2 tracks. Originally, it was gonna be 4 tracks, but like I ended up. They originally were released, but I ended up like taking them off since like one. I didn't feel like the quality was like good enough like to be like shown because it might have made me look bad. Like you know. Second, yeah, it's just there wasn't really any tracks that I made. At the time, like I would like be writing tracks that I've written. I'll be like recording songs that were written like back in when I was like 14 or 15, and I was like 17. Like by the time I would like record it, so I basically those songs that you hear from like what's it going off gang stories and like the old LA freestyle I did, which it's like I ended up dropping. Those songs were like written when I was like 14 or 15. Some people might think it's like, wow, that's like pretty cool for like a 15-year-old, right? But like, I feel like during the years, I feel like I've definitely like improved the way I write songs. Cause back then, like I feel like my songs then they were more simplistic, but they actually like told like a better. I was better like at storytelling. You know what I mean? I like now where I'm just like I care all about lyrics and which I'm really trying not to do because like I feel like my songs are getting like repetitive now
Yeah.
Mhm.
because I just talk about
Well,
like me like I just talk about myself. I don't talk about like the way I did back when I made like gang stories. Where like I'll tell like a whole story, like based on a true story.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like I'm telling you, none of y'all know this, but I talk to David a lot. Like, a
Yeah,
lot, and I have recommended him a lot of rappers that I know, not personally, but I know of, and the company that they're from. And their older music that came from that company specifically is a lot it's very similar to what David is doing now. And I'm telling him to watch, uh see the lyrics, see the beat, everything, and hopefully learn from that because yeah, why am I going on Netflix? Sorry.
She's bored. She's like, you know what?
No, 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 no,
yeah.
no.
I'm definitely aware of that. Like I'm definitely aware that I'm getting like repetitive already. Cause like I really need to start writing some music. Cause
Mhm.
Yeah.
like I
I feel
feel
like I
like
called you out on that too.
no, I but the thing I agree with you though, cause like I feel like gang stories was around the time where like I had the hunger. I was like hungry for like to write something. Cause literally,
Hmm.
I wrote that when I was 15, around there. I was 15 when I wrote that, and compared to like my songs I made now, like the Getting Started was like even though it's not as popular, it's like not really popular compared to my other joints that I made, but it's definitely like, one of the ones that are like, holy, they're actually like a good message in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the reason why I wrote Gang Stories was like based on a true story. Like one of my homeboys, literally, game member, rest in peace. He was one of those dudes who like he did not give a fuck about anyone. He didn't give a fuck about himself. You know what I mean? And you know, reality struck, and there's always gonna be that one motherfucker who's tougher than you. Because you think you're unstoppable, but you're not. So rest in peace. And yeah, after that, and I was like, I need to write something about this, because like there's people I know, plenty of people who are just like him, and it's just sad to see that they're heading down that same path too. And I was like, dude, like, what if I write something about that? What if like I make a story about that? You know?
Mhm.
Because he was that
Yeah.
one like hotshot mother going around like he was like the bully like in the neighborhood, and reality struck, and I won't say like too much about it, but like he was convicted of like a like first degree murder, and like literally before like his trial started, like he was like gunned down like literally like weeks later, and that, and I was like, I know plenty of people who's like done the same thing, and like same thing has happened. So I figured I'll write a song about that. And like I said, I was like around the time where like I had the hunger. I was hungry to like write something good. Now it's just like I spit rhymes. Like my rhymes are this, my rhymes are that. Like I say the name MC a lot. Like I pointed it out in one of my tracks too. Like I'm very aware of that, and I'm really trying to like change it up a bit, like back to like the way it used to be.
Mhm.
Because I feel like people actually liked what I did before. Cause like that's what like gave me the most popularity. Now it's like same, but like it's basically talking about the same, but like on different beats. Now it's just like what's new, no.
No.
And for some other rappers, like that's what they do. They talk about it's like an autobiography of themselves. But like once they get, you know, like rich and famous, then they start like that's when they, you know, all right, we gotta try something new. It's no longer about me anymore. It's about, the community now. It's about like the environment that you were born and raised in. Now you gotta talk about that. You gotta talk about like things that other people are gonna relate to, and yeah, basically, I'm just trying to like change that, because I feel like I'll get way more recognition by doing that, because like that's what people want to hear. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was like, todos se durmieron
No,
From
during
the
that my
quiet, it's
speech.
like,
we hear, we hear.
From the quietness.
No, I'm telling you, listen to the rappers and the people that I was telling you about, cause seriously. And also Soya from G Idol. You don't pronounce the G, but I pronounce the G because I want to. And you're not gonna find them any other way. Because if you just put idol, like IDLE, you're not gonna find them. You have to put the G. Which is quite dumb of the company. But like it's a signature
Right.
thing, so it's understandable, you know? Why am I
Right.
getting off topic? Listen to her, like the lyrics that she writes are the ones that her group performed. So I also recommend her music, their music. Yes, the beats are very different than what you're doing, but listen and look at the lyrics because those lyrics are very meaningful and they're what you're trying to do, but in
Yeah.
a different beat.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's like this is
They're
basically
more
what they're
pop.
doing.
They're more pop. Than like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm.
It's like a
I'll send you
similar
a
thing.
link.
Like, yeah. All right. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. Just gotta remind him in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah, true.
send you their
I might
most
forget, so you
recent
might. Okay.
I'm gonna send you their most recent comeback. And I'm just cracking my back, don't worry. If you
That
hear
reminds
cracks.
me. That reminds me. I gotta crack my back too. It's been stiff the whole day.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you their most recent comeback, which blew up and they won so many awards for it. Like it's been
Wow.
in the top charts for straight up like 2 to 3 months. That's how big it was.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
one of
gonna
my
send it.
goals too. Like, I really want to like get my music heard in the radio.
Yeah, it's like
But like, that's in order to do that, I need to start making different things.
it's like that reminds
I
me
Yeah,
when
was
you.
thinking, I was thinking of going like to like the newer style type of thing, like the mainstream type of thing. But I feel like I'm just like getting off to like I'm falling off my
you're d-
roots. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're copying what everyone else is doing. You know?
But
Hmm.
like the point is like to be original, like to
Yeah,
be yourself and like to be different compared to everyone. Cause like now everyone is like it's not. It's gone to the point where like hip hop is just like the same thing, the same bullshit over and over and over, and like for like a certain amount of years now, and like people want different things now. And that's what I'm trying to do.
yeah,
Hmm.
Is I know it's outdated. Don't get it twisted. What I'm doing is very outdated, like 30 years outdated. But there's people who are still consider that as like the true roots of hip hop.
yeah.
That's I'm trying to like keep that alive. Basically.
Yeah, and then there are a lot of people that are like, damn, we want music that are from the and then the trends from like the 1980s, 1990s, the 2000s, those trends are coming back. So why is it only fashion that's coming back? Bring back the music, you know? Because
Yeah.
music
Yeah. That's
music
that's
connects a
exactly
lot
what I
more
think too.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music is universal. Fashion is depends.
It
Depends. Fashion could be
depends.
universal too, but music is by far the most universal sign of like language. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's fashion. I can't go back on fashion, you know? That's the thing
It's
that I'm
true.
that
You're
I'm
right.
planning on majoring. So I can't really be talking.
Hey,
Yeah, not even
hey, you
like bad fashion, music. Have you seen people trying to bring back phones? So it's like the old flip phones.
Oh my god, you know the phone that I really want, but I'm gonna be bullied for it. You know
mm,
those phones that have the keyboard, like you just go like phew?
you just like slide it up and like has like a
Yeah.
little keyboard under.
Yeah,
Those.
Oh,
yeah, I want that phone back. Oh my god.
But you're gonna get
I'm gonna
you
get
know what
so
I
bullied
want?
for
You know what
it.
type of phones I want? Like the old pager phones back in the 90s. Like you had like a pager,
Oh
like a beeper thing, and yeah,
yeah.
like those big, like chunky phones and that
Yeah.
you can like
Those.
nobody could like trace that. That's dope. Like I feel like those are the times where like I really want to live in.
But then
Cause like
Yeah.
people
back
are gonna
then,
make fun
like
of you, which is
back then
sad.
having a mobile phone was a flex. Back then, like a beeper was like the iPhone 13 of the time. You know,
Yeah.
Because
like
it's so
if
massive.
you had a pager, you're a cool person. You know.
Yeah, because it's so massive, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy got money.
Yeah, like back then, a mobile
Yeah.
phone was very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like whatever, you know?
Yeah,
But yeah, I really want one of those phones. Oh yes, bring them back, please.
It's like I love. It's like with the flip phones, I love like
like bring
the
back physical
frustration you
keyboard
have.
phones.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I always had so much fun, because my
You know
parents
that
used
one
to
game?
have
You know
one.
those one games they had like on those type of phones where like it's like a like sliding block, like a ball will go up and down like hitting like the bricks
Oh, I
as
love
Oh
like
my
you would like
god,
that.
hit it
yes,
one
I
by
yes,
one.
love that.
Like you're trying to hit
yes.
all of
Oh my
them.
god.
It was fun,
It
and there's
was.
like a game
Yeah.
of Pong.
Yeah.
Uh,
Damn, I feel so old.
Me
my
too.
mother had one of those phones, and I was like constantly like, Can I get that phone? Like, let me borrow your phone. Like, let me play that. This is fun."
You got games on your phone,
It's the
mom.
type of things that like nobody will ever like experience. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro, bring back Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird was the cheers
Wasn't
of the
like
cheers in 2010.
wasn't like I remember my stepsister told me it's like it got like deleted or something because like a kid killed someone because of Flappy Bird being raged
What?
on. I don't know.
Nah,
I think that's what my stepsister told me, and
Somebody raged so hard to the point where they killed someone.
I
nah.
think she said it was the mother.
The mother
Damn.
killed the child?
The child killed the mother.
No me digas.
Ese me
He
dijo.
he had his priorities straight. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Duh.
Oh my
Okay, it's
god.
awkward again. All right,
Yeah.
let's go
Yeah.
on to
Okay, next question.
the next question. What makes you different from the other rappers in the the rap industry?
I think people already got to know me that, but
I will
okay.
say I won't say I'm original because there's people who've done the same thing I've done, and there's
Okay.
people who I've gotten stuff from. But it's different by far. Like and these times, it's different.
Yeah, your stuff is considered unique right
Yeah.
now
Mhm.
because
Because like you've seen the reactions from blankety blank school, how like many people are like, oh my god, that's MCDX, and everyone knows you. Even people outside our grade knows you.
oh shoot,
There's
really?
people who like it, and
Yeah,
there's people who don't
Ah,
like it.
yeah, I know
People
because.
don't
yeah.
like it because they're so used to like the main thing, or they just
Mhm.
think, or I'm just completely trash in their eyes.
It's like I don't really listen to rap. It's like for me, it's like I was in this
Okay,
class and they were doing like karaoke, and I'm like, can I leave?
there's these three type of people who I believe they're like when they listen to my music. One, they're not into hip hop, and right.
Hmm.
Two, they're the type of people who listen to hip hop, but they listen to like the new stuff. They're
And ignore the old stuff.
Uh-huh,
like
yeah.
Drake, like
And
you know what I
ignore the
mean?
old stuff. Yeah.
No
Like
hate to
like
Drake or anything, but
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
like some people think Drake is like the best rapper in the world, like the
Let's face
best
it, he's
rapper.
not.
Like
He's not. He's not.
There's like many more others like
he's a good artist. He's a good. bro, there's people who think freaking Bad Bunny like
Because yeah,
no
because
disrespect, but like there's people who believe that, but like there's people who there's people who are he's not the original. You know what I mean? He's not original.
it's like
Yeah.
But
you have
they're
your
good
own
artists.
definition of original. It's like David has his own definition of original. I feel like many of you viewers have your own definition of original, and
Yeah.
like even like any other, like if people like Bad Bunny, they think he's original because that's what they think original is, originality
What I
is.
believe original is if you made something that nobody's ever done before you, like if you have a style that nobody before you ever had, that's considered original. You know, I don't
Mhm.
consider myself original because there's people done that literally like years, like decades ago.
Mhm.
Like like I said, like my favorite rappers, like they did that shit back in like the '90s, so '80s.
Back in their prime time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like back when like hip hop was like growing.
Actually hip.
Yeah, I think hip hop back in the days was like the real hip hop. That's when like the golden age. You know what I mean? That's the goal. I consider it
Hmm.
the golden age hip hop. But I'm sorry. I'm thinking that like that is coming back. You know, that, like the golden times of hip hop.
Mhm. It's
Hip
like
hop has been. I feel like hip hop. Never minding the mumble rappers from like the SoundCloud eras, I feel like hip hop just keeps getting better and never like gone worse. I think.
mhm.
Cause look, like think about it, like how many, like the amount of people who are able to do music compared to before. Literally, nobody has the resources they did. Nobody has the resources now, like back in the days. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So literally, I could literally make a song, like write that on my phone or like write that. But I keep it old school though. I write this on my notebooks. But like now, they could literally, like you could literally make a whole song on your phone. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then that wasn't even possible. You literally had to go to a studio.
You need to
Like
get like instruments to it.
literally, you gotta pay like $50 to go into like a studio for an hour. A lot of money, right?
Mhm.
Back then you didn't have like computers. Back then it was like it wasn't all digital. You know. Back then you gotta like struggle. They were struggling. You know what I mean? And like you didn't made as much money as you did. Like okay, let me say it again. You don't make you make more money than like any rapper from back in the days made, you know? Because like nowadays it's so much easier to like get rich now,
Mhm.
as you can see with the mumble rappers.
I feel it's not like getting rich, it's more like becoming more stable.
Yeah, like it's much easier to get popular now. That's what I'm trying to say. You
Yeah, it's
know?
more easy because people look at the trends a lot. And like, let's say they like Bad Bunny, they like how he like sings. It's like many people could criticize him that he sings like really mumble. It's like you know how he sings, and some people
Yeah.
like him because of I don't know like the beat. And then recently my dad's like oh I like he sings as like he's like mumble it's like duh, duh, duh. And like
Sometimes I don't
I feel
understand
like
what
he
he
sounds
says.
yeah
high.
sometimes like sometimes I understand like what's that song he was like the one like que tiene mucha novia and something like that. Like I understand what he's saying, like La Sofia, I forgot, and like I don't listen to him.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Trust me.
and like it's like the
You know,
thing that's
feel though.
popular because of the mumbling and like the beat of every
Yeah.
song that he has, and that do. Yeah, and
I
that's
feel like what I do, like since my style is like different. I feel like that's also plays like a role too of like how easy or hard it is to like get like recognition. You know.
mhm.
But like I said, mine is outdated. Like nobody, it's hard. It's like not common that people listen to it. I mean, it's still
But
common,
it's like
but
if
like it's not like before. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like if you're trying to like get famous based on your work, on your hard work that you're doing,
it's gonna be much more difficult since like nobody's really listening
No
to that
one's
type
really
of genre.
listening. But like, I don't know. It's like you could bring it back if your time comes. Like everyone's time comes.
Yeah,
Like
Mm-hmm.
Tupac, his time came. Will Smith, his time came. Michael Jackson, his
yeah.
time came. And yeah,
G Idol, their time came. Sorry.
their time came.
I don't know that many.
BTS, their time
Exactly.
came.
Did you know? Sorry. Did you know that they were so close to disband back in 2016?
They did.
But
Wow.
then, yeah. But then they came out with a song called Save Me.
Wow.
And they quite literally, that song quite literally saves them. Which I find kind of cute, you know?
I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Yeah. Which is crazy. And then it's crazy also because they're from a real, well, before when they debuted back in
Mhm.
2013, I believe, their company was nothing. Like, straight up, the reason why they were going to disband was because the company wasn't getting enough money.
Mhm.
Like, straight up, the sets were like in alleyways. Like, they most of the money came from nowhere. I don't, and I'm not explaining myself right, but
Mhm.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah,
I
true though.
understand you. I understand
Yeah.
you.
like they didn't have enough money to keep them alive and keep
Like
them
stable.
They didn't have the
managing. Yeah,
resources they had nowadays now.
Mhm.
Because like
yeah,
back then it was much more different.
It's like I remember when no one knew what K-pop was until
yeah.
Yeah.
like
Gangnam Style
2016. Yeah,
with
Gangnam Style was
Gangnam.
the only one that they all knew.
Yeah, and
And
then
then
people were still being bullied because they were like, "Oh, K-pop," but they still didn't know what K-pop was,
they didn't
and
know
they were
what
still
K-pop was.
jamming
And
to
then
Gangnam.
it's the what's it called? And then more came in, but they were ignored until like BTS was like, you know what? Here I am, and everyone started
Yeah,
listening to BTS. I remember going to Instagram.
I like BTS. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be for real. I like BTS. I like their
they're all
music.
cool, and it's the
I just should listen to the music.
yeah,
oh
a
god
little
damn,
drama,
I was not expecting that.
a little fan over there. It's the
Baby Army. Oh,
oh my
I'll teach you the ropes. Don't worry.
god. Yeah, and then it's the well. Listen, I remember going to Instagram and everyone was doing was posting K-pop music, and I was like, you know what? They're giving them a chance, and like the chance was valuable, you know.
Yeah.
And
Be
it,
like, it's about damn time.
it's about
Sorry, you're
damn
gonna get
time.
copyrighted, but yeah,
No, if you don't sing it, they say it's about damn time.
I did say that, but I did do it. Okay, we're just gonna ignore me
Yeah,
for a minute.
so like that's how they got famous based on putting music and music, even though they were gonna be disbanded because of no money. It was like basically people turned that around, turning it around, and
Yeah,
and like yeah, and it's better than nowadays how like anyone could be famous based on TikTok because they're doing like this small like TikTok famous thing, and like many people are like, oh my god, I'm TikTok famous, I'm this and that, and I'm like, and I'm over here like, shut up.
yeah. Like for example,
It's like
the
I feel,
new.
yeah, I feel like TikTok is like temporarily, and then like the original things to get like famous, like let's say YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, it's like permanent, you know? Like
Yeah,
let's
because
say
they're always gonna be there.
yeah, like let's say the biggest, the king
R.I.P.
of
Vine.
you,
Sorry,
R.I.P.
sorry.
The king
I'm so
of
sorry.
YouTube, the king of YouTube, PewDiePie. He was famous back in 2000, in the 2000s, where YouTube was a video
Barely
source.
anything.
Yeah, was a video
Yeah.
source. Before that, before Google bought YouTube, it used to be a dating website that no one really used.
Oh shoot! Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I did not know this.
it used to be a dating website until Google bought it and it was like, you know what? Let's turn you like a video source.
Wait, YouTube?
Uh huh.
YouTube?
Mhm.
That makes so much sense now.
Like
How?
YouTube, like you too. used to be.
Oh my god, mind blown, literally. Okay, sorry, go.
I
Yeah,
never knew
so
that. I'm gonna be
like
honest.
it's like along with PewDiePie.
Because all I know that YouTube was like in
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah, YouTube. It's like YouTube to the 2005. That's when when Google started Google started buying it. Like if you put YouTube dating site, it could like I went to images. You could see that says like I'm a male, female, non-binary, seeking female, male, everyone between ages of 18 and whatever number. Just like
Imagine if that never changed.
imagine what else are we gonna be having? It's like
Googling this YouTube dating,
Google,
right?
yeah,
Freaking live leak.
Google dating, this dude, Google dating site, and then it's the ¿cómo se llama?
God, it is true.
I know it's like
I,
back in the day when they were publishing music, they did it through MTV, so MTV could put it on TV
Oh, that
shows.
is true.
oh yeah,
That is true.
everything's connecting.
That makes
My
so much sense
childhood was
now.
a lie. Oh my god.
So in 2005, that's when Google started buying. This is something everyone just learned, and I'm over here like big
All I
braining
know
this.
that the far as I know is from 2005 when like YouTube was like for like posting videos and shit. But I never knew it used to be like a dating site. You know what I mean?
Before 2005, that's when they were a dating website. But since Google,
Damn, these vatos down bad for
so
real.
2005 is when YouTube bought it, and then like PewDiePie was one of the first YouTubers, along with Smosh, where Anthony Padilla was there. I forgot his partner's name, and then like Daniel Howell and Phil Lester was there. They were like one of the first YouTubers, and then fast forward to 2023, they're still famous.
They're still one of the biggest YouTubers.
They're still gonna be YouTubers until they decide to retire, and that's when we're all gonna cry.
Even if they retire, they're still gonna be one of the biggest.
Like let's say
Who?
Michael Jackson,
Wait, who? Sorry, I'm
famous YouTube
still
videos, famous
kind
YouTubers.
of
I'm saying like if
right,
for
but
say PewDiePie were to retire, he'll still want to be one of the biggest like YouTubers.
It's like I
oh
think
yeah.
like they will honor him for years and years and years and be like, and then like once we're like viejitos, we'll be like, you know what, this
Yeah, like, and then also for example, Selena Quintanilla,
Selena
Michael Jackson,
Quintanilla. So I remember
you know, they're
like
still praised.
yeah, like
Hella.
those people who died like really early before like all of this fame was, and they did die young. And I think Selena
Yeah.
Quintanilla was
Murdered
was she
on
murdered
stage.
on wasn't she murdered by her boyfriend or something?
Number one fan. Yeah. Did you know that she's getting
Best
released
friend
from
actually.
prison? What?
Yeah, she
Best
is.
She
friend?
is.
She is, and I'm pissed about it. Let's go protest at the prison. I don't know which prison she's in,
And
but
then like
let's go protest.
Michael Jackson, he died before like all of this was happening, and then as all of this like famous thing happened, he was like in the early years of YouTube being a video source.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom told me like when she was listening to music, she had to go to the TV and listen to those music, and now we can put it on repeat.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember like back then, like people had to like MTV was a big thing back then. You know, like in the '90s, like Yo MTV
It's
Raps.
like
That was like
MTV was mainly for
it was hot
music.
back in the
Yo,
day. You know what I
MTV,
mean?
welcome to my crib. Oh,
For real, real.
MTV used
That
to
was
be
the
only for music, right? And now
yeah.
since
That was
like
like
there's like YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, and now they moved on to like they still do music, but they moved on to do more like TV shows.
yeah.
God, oh my God, we've been talking about this
I
for
feel-
a long time.
I feel so old.
Me too.
People are probably gonna be like, "What the hell are they talking about?"
It's just some 10-year-olds.
Yeah, be like, What's MTV? Oh my god, if someone says that in the
Bro, if y'all don't know
comments.
what y'all don't know what MTE is, y'all ain't got no life for real.
I know you had no childhood. If you
No.
don't know who Selena Quintanilla is, you have no childhood.
I mean,
Living under a rock.
that's only for
Uh-huh.
Hispanic kids.
Okay. If you
Because,
don't know who Michael Jackson is, oh my god.
oh my god.
If you don't know
Your
who
parents are
Psy
also
is,
uncultured.
Who?
yeah. Psy, the person that made Gangnam Style.
Oh, sigh.
Oh my god.
Like he
Uh,
wasn't he the only time he was famous like Gangnam Style, and then now they don't hear about him anymore.
Gentleman as well. Ato Fatum
Like
Gentleman.
those,
That
like
one
at that time,
as
like
well.
the 20,
He's
2010s.
nowadays like he's just like he just like has a business, record business, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he opened up his own company.
Like a record label, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He making
and now
money.
he
He
mainly
don't gotta
manages
produce music.
that.
No, he's probably a producer. I don't know. I don't know much
Yeah, yeah,
about him.
yeah. He's working with his artists now, and
You see,
he
there you
recently
go.
came back with his own song featuring a member from BTS, which is called like the main track was that and yeah
Ah,
that that mem-
holy!
uh
We're
they
talking so much
collaborated with a
about
member.
what was the
Yeah.
original question? We
I
ended
have
up
no
talking about.
idea.
It got to the point where like we just went our own.
This
Know what
just
I
became a podcast featuring David.
mean? It is low key.
Yeah, that's why we were discussing name titles. We were just like podcast
Oh yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
MCD, and then that's it.
yeah.
I think this is gonna be a series.
It should.
Anyways, let's go
That'll be
back
fun.
into the questions, and I will be the main host for the moment, I believe. So when it comes to music, well, we already know that. Never mind. Okay. When writing music, what is something that keeps you motivated?
Hmm. Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, it's a harder question too. Something that motivates me when I'm writing music. Mm, I like to say my environment I live in, like my
Environment.
experiences, my because like things that you see, the things you go through, are the things that you speak on your music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
like
feel
it
like
can't just be talking about sex, money, and drugs. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because like anyone
true.
could do that. Anyone could do that. I could do that. But like
I feel like
you need to like you won't touch anyone's like heart if you don't talk about like reality.
yeah.
But inspires me, I guess, is like experiences, what I've gone through, what I've like seen. Yeah, recently there's so many people like in your circle who are very like unloyal, very like you who you thought it was your homies but ended up like selling you out.
Yeah.
There's
Dude.
homies like that.
Yeah.
You get sold out like literally. Like he sells all your homies out and like up. And all of a
Also,
sudden,
like he
like
sold
they
you,
all
or
talking
like
to.
so sound like. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm so
Sounds
sorry.
like I'm sound like a slave or something.
I'm so sorry.
S-
But like, yeah, he rat
betraying,
he
betraying.
be ratting you out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
He
get it.
didn't
We get
rat me
it.
out, but like he betrayed us. He betrayed the whole group.
Oh
This one
damn.
girl. But like now, like he literally was talking to everyone. But now he all apologetic and now everyone cool with him. And now I'm starting to question their loyalty too. Cause like how the you gonna let a homie disrespect it like that? And now you like
Yeah.
friends and what the
What's going on
bruh?
here? This don't adding up. I'm
That's
not good at
childish.
math, but this ain't adding up.
Like this homie, like my homie, like he even thought like he even sold us out. Like he betrayed us, and now he like talking to them. Like what the
Yeah.
like y'all. y'all expecting me like, oh, everyone thinks I'm the one who's being too harsh. I'm the one that's like, I should really need to like chill. But think about this, like your homie gets into a relationship with this one girl. The girl literally all toxic and fucking gets into his head. You tell them, all right, we could be together, but you gotta cut ties with your homies. You know what I mean? It's either me or your homies. Normally, if you're a loyal person and you're not stupid or an asshole, you
Basically,
gotta
if you have
sit.
a brain,
Yeah,
you're
if you have a
gonna
brain, yeah, if you ain't stupid, you gotta choose like who you've been rolling with since like your childhood. You know, like personally, I've been friends with that vato for like
who you
second
trust the
grade.
most, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. How you would cut ties with someone you've been cool with for like decades now? For somebody who you only met for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Realistically, that won't happen. But he didn't choose. He chose the other route. He literally went like in a group chat, cut ties with us. You know, he was
Yeah.
talking to all of us because like apparently like we don't deserve him. Like he
Yeah.
deserves something better. Like bro, you like he acting like you wanted a hug or something, homie. Like boy, you want getting a mother good luck, bro? Like he's like, all right, I wish y'all good luck from now on. You know what I mean? Because like I won't be hearing from none of y'all. Like, bro,
That's like some
like you're
stupid
trying to
thing.
like, homie, like you sold us out. How the you want us to wish you luck and
Yeah. Like it
but
makes
nah.
sense if a relationship is dying
But I'm
down.
yeah. But I'm the one who's needs to chill out. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who's asshole.
Uh,
Can't entienden a los
and then
vatos
like
for
it's
real.
sad. It's like sometimes sad when it's like the significant other forcing.
Uh-huh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean because well, that's what we were talking about.
Oh,
Because
I wasn't
the
paying
person
attention
that
because my dad came in and he was like, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, don't worry
oh,
about it.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was listening to half.
Yeah, yeah, we're good. Well, he was just saying that
Oh yeah, I know.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I spoke about
But
that to her.
oh, okay, okay. So I don't gotta explain anything good.
Yeah.
Whew,
No, you're
okay.
good. You're
You're good.
Okay, next question before David gets a bit more heated. In what way do you aim to make a difference?
I'm sorry.
In what way? Like, what's the impact that you wanna do to others?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want it in Spanish too?
Uh, you. ¿Quieres que te lo explique con palitos o something? A ver si entiendes, güey. A ver, déjame explicártelo con palitos,
that's
con
like
manzanas.
that's like something your mom said is gonna. It's like something your mom will say to you.
You're not wrong.
Mhm.
My impact, the way I want to be the type of person who, like, the humble type of artist, you know.
Mhm.
Because there's lots of
Yeah.
artists with like big egos, you know. I'm trying not to be the type of person, you know. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's always good to like think good of yourself, but like not to the point where you're just like a whole narcissist.
In which you're like, I'm the center of attention. I'm the
Yeah,
center of the earth. I'm the center of blah blah blah. Blah.
Mhm.
yeah, nah. Like I want to make like positive things for like for my community and hip hop in general. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I don't think music is all about sex, money, and drugs. Because no,
It's not.
you know what I mean? It's not. You could literally make songs about like the real life struggles. You know?
Yeah.
Cause like there's people who like make songs like about like depressing. You know what I mean? Like talks about depression. You know? It talks about the
Yeah.
pains that they got. You know what I mean? And
I
it's
feel like
similar.
people
It's similar to that. You know?
yeah. And then I also feel like people nowadays just focus on the beat. Like I feel like
That's I
that's how
agree.
it's always been. You know, like Pumped Up Kids. That's a really good example.
A really good
That
Oh
song got
example.
yeah.
It
really
has a
Oh yeah.
famous.
really good beat too.
Really good beat.
It sounds so upjoying,
Don't
but once just
just don't look
if
at
you
the lyrics.
if you haven't seen the lyrics, don't look at the lyrics because
Yeah.
your life is a lie.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the beat is like,
unless you're in unless you're into that type of because
which
you
I
know this is
highly recommend
America.
you don't,
We
you
won't.
know.
We might judge, but we won't judge.
We will judge in our heads, but we won't say anything in front of you because we would be scared of you.
I don't give a
Yes,
fuck. I'll
Yes.
say in front of y'all. I'll say it to your face.
that's him.
Oh, and then I'll see you in your funeral. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I'm gonna get canceled. This is how I get canceled, guys.